Sophie had always been an avid runner, but she had never attempted to run a marathon before. She knew it would be a significant challenge, but she was determined to push herself to the limit and see what she was capable of. Sophie spent months training for the marathon, running every day and gradually increasing the distance of her runs. She woke up early every morning, even on weekends, and hit the pavement before the sun had even risen. As the day of the marathon approached, Sophie grew increasingly nervous. She wondered if she had trained hard enough, if she had the mental toughness to endure the grueling 26.2-mile race. But on the day of the marathon, Sophie put her doubts aside and focused on the task at hand. The starting gun sounded, and she took off with the rest of the runners, heart pounding with excitement and adrenaline. The first few miles were tough, but Sophie settled into a rhythm, focusing on her breathing and keeping her pace steady. She passed the halfway point and felt a surge of energy, knowing that the end was in sight. As she approached the finish line, Sophie could hear the cheers of the crowd and see the banners and balloons marking the end of the race. She dug deep, finding a reserve of strength she didn't know she had, and sprinted across the finish line. Sophie collapsed in exhaustion, but also in triumph. She had done it. She had run a marathon. Tears streamed down her face as she realized what she had accomplished through her hard work and dedication. Sophie knew that the lessons she had learned through her marathon training would stay with her for the rest of her life. She had learned the importance of setting goals, working hard, and never giving up on oneself, no matter how difficult the task may seem. Sophie was proud of herself and excited to see where her newfound determination and resilience would take her in life. After completing the marathon, Sophie felt a sense of accomplishment and satisfaction that she had never experienced before. She knew that the training and the race itself had pushed her to her limits both mentally and physically, but she had persevered and succeeded. Sophie's marathon journey had taught her more than just the value of hard work and dedication. It had also taught her the importance of believing in oneself and trusting in the process. Sophie had doubted herself at times during her training, but she had learned to quiet those doubts and trust that she was capable of achieving her goal. As she reflected on her marathon experience, Sophie began to consider what other challenges she might be capable of tackling. She had always been interested in pursuing a career in a creative field, but had never felt confident enough to pursue it seriously. Now, after running a marathon, Sophie felt emboldened to take a chance on herself and follow her dreams. Sophie signed up for a creative writing course at a local community college, and began to spend her evenings and weekends writing. She found that the same discipline and dedication that had helped her complete the marathon also helped her in her writing practice. She wrote and revised tirelessly, honing her craft and refining her voice. Over time, Sophie's writing began to garner attention from publishers and literary agents. She landed a book deal for her debut novel, a coming-of-age story inspired by her own experiences running a marathon. The book was a critical and commercial success, and Sophie was hailed as a rising star in the literary world. Sophie knew that she had achieved her success not only because of her talent, but also because of the lessons she had learned from running a marathon. She had learned to believe in herself, to work hard and persevere in the face of challenges, and to trust in the process. These lessons had stayed with her long after she had crossed the finish line of the marathon, and had helped her achieve her dreams in all areas of her life. The moral lesson of this story is that hard work, dedication, and perseverance can help us achieve our goals and overcome our doubts and fears. By setting goals for ourselves and committing to the process of achieving them, we can push ourselves to our limits and discover what we are truly capable of. Along the way, we may face setbacks and doubts, but if we trust in ourselves and stay focused on our goals, we can overcome those obstacles and achieve great things. This applies not only to running marathons or pursuing creative endeavors, but to any area of our lives where we seek to grow and achieve our full potential. Thanks for watching.